Magandang araw sa inyo lahat. This is Dr. Cortez, your business doctor. And today we're going to continue the lesson for taxation. So once again, disclaimer lang po. I'm not teaching taxation. I'm just sharing to you guys yung mga readings ko about tax. So for this topic today, our lesson is kinds of taxes. Actually, a continuation of the lesson on kinds of taxes. And I will start by giving to you the learning outcomes or objectives natin. So, first off, at the end of the lesson, you should be able to do the following: to be knowledgeable of the new tax reform, its effect, and how to react to it. To learn about the different changes in personal income tax, 13-month pay, and other bonuses. To understand how trade law will affect individuals in different income classification. To know the benefits of the new tax reform to individuals and to society. And lastly, appreciate tax reform for acceleration and inclusion law in a timely and engaging way. So hopefully at the end of the lesson, ito yung mga kaya yung gawin, ating objectives, and are the topics to be covered: Republic Act 10963, or otherwise known as the Train Law. We'll be showing the old tax schedule, the new tax schedule of taxation, the new brackets, and personal income tax as well, the computation of PIT, and the tax refund and tax payable ng mga taxpayer natin. And yung ating pinaka-topic now is Republic Act number 10963, or maybe you have been hearing the Train Law. So the Train Law means the tax reform for acceleration and inclusion, or shortened to TRAIN. So bagong batas to, no? RA 10963. Signed by President Rodrigo Duterte. Okay, and let us read the background of the Train Law. On December 19, 2017, President Rodrigo R. Duterte signed into law Package 1 of the Comprehensive Tax Reform Program, or otherwise known as the CTRP, also known as the Tax Reform for Acceleration and Inclusion, or the Train Law. So ginawa sang batas through Republic Act number 10963. And it took effect on January 1, 2018. So 6 years na natin ginagamit itong Train Law, the 10963, bagong batas na to increase maybe tax collection and realign iba pang sources of taxation natin. On the background, the train aims to make the Philippine tax system simpler, fairer, and more efficient, promote investment, create jobs, and reduce poverty. So, may purpose yung train law, bakit siya inintroduce or put into law, not only to increase taxation or not only for the benefit of introducing a new tax. May purpose niya, no? If you are an investor, for example, you will be encouraged to invest more because of the new tax rate na babayaran. And it will create more jobs. So why more jobs? Because taxation will increase, this train law will increase collection, and those collection will be used in providing jobs for the people. Example, tax collection will be used for infrastructure that will employ more people, more Filipinos. And if more jobs will be created, it will be translated into reducing poverty. So along with this objective, the CTRP also aims to raise revenues that will fund the President's Build project. So as of this moment, we have been experiencing or seeing the result the Build project program of the President Duterte. Nakikita natin ngayon yung mga epekto ng mga infrastructure na nagresulta because of the new collection scheme through the tax law. And additionally, it will finance investment in our people through enhanced education, health, and social service. Ito yung mga result or intended result ng Train Law why it was introduced in 2018. The changes in the tax schedule. Later on, I'm going to show the comparison between the old tax schedule and the new tax schedule. So furthermore, RA 10963 restructures the personal income tax. That is the PIT. PIT means the personal income tax ng mga, example, mga worker, employee. Those are examples of personal income tax. With separate schedules for compensation income earners. So we have the PIT, we have the CIE. So CIE, ito yung mga employee that earning their income from employee relationship. Samantala yung mga PIT, ito yung mga professional, example, you are a consultant, you don't have an employer, but you are a professional rendering service, so you are a PIT. And purely self-employed individuals and or professionals or SEP. So we have new acronyms now. The PIT, the CIE, the compensation income earners, and the SEP, the self-employed individuals or professionals. So kabisaduhin natin yung mga bagong acronyms ng mga taxpayer natin. PIT, Personal Income Tax Schedule. CIE, Compensation Income Earner from employee relationship. And the self-employed individuals and or professionals. Yung mga consultant, no? Na may mga practicing their profession at meron silang income from those professions. So ito yung mga CIE or SEP na ang kanilang gross sales or gross receipt ay hindi lumalampas ng 3 million and mixed income earners. So, covered ng tax schedule na to, ang personal income tax schedule na to, yung mga CIE or SEP na ang kanilang gross income sa loob ng isang taon ay hindi lumalampas ng 3 million. So, 3 million is our threshold. Okay, so ito yung old schedule. So before 2018, ito yung mga old schedule na ginagamit in computing the tax rate, the tax income for those compensation earner and self-employed professional. So itong dalawang to, they are examples of personal income tax earner. Wala silang negosyo. So personal, whether it is from employment or from business or practice of profession. So, yun, the old schedule before 2018, pag ang income mo ay, isang tanto for 1 year, if your income does not, is 10,000 and below, may tax rate ka dati, 5%. So, kahit 10,000 below yung income, ay 5% kang binabayaran. Then, pag mga 10,000 to 30,000 ay yung taxable net income. Pag sinabing net taxable income, ito yung gross income mo, tapos babawasan pa sa ng personal deduction and personal exemption. Pag ikaw may asawa, no? Pag ikaw ay married or head of the family, so about dependent mo, meron kang exemption na 50,000. Okay? So pag ikaw mayroong 4 na anak, so meron kang exemption na 200,000 pesos. Pinabawas yun sa yung gross income to get your net taxable income. Now, if your net taxable income between 10,000 to 30,000, meron kang tax magkano? 500 pesos. Plus 10% of excess over 10,000. Example, ang gross income is 12,000. Itong bracket ka nagpo-fall. Old schedule to guys, although we are not using this anymore, but for the sake of comparison, we're just discussing. Old schedule, pag ang gross income isang taon ay 12,000, dito ka nagpo-fall. 10,000 to 30,000. Pag 12,000, automatically meron kang tax na 500 pesos. Plus, magkano bang sobrang 12,000 sa 10,000? Di ba 2,000? In 2,000, ay i-multiply mo pa ng 10%. So 10,000 at 2,000 times 10%, that is 200 pesos. Okay? 200 plus 500, yun ang iyong tax. Hanggang makaabot ka kung anong level ng iyong uh, gross income sa loob ng isang taon. Pag 500,000 ang iyong income or more, example, 600,000, dito ka nagpo-fall. Right? That is for the old schedule. Now, yung bagong schedule or CIE and SEP. There's the new tax schedule. So may dalawang bracket siya. Effective January 1, 2018, tapos effective January 1, 2023. Ibig sabihin, yung mga income noong 2018 and 2000, from 2018 hanggang 2022, dito sa nagpo-fall. Okay, so mga gross income starting January 1, 2023 hanggang ngayon onwards, no? Dito sa nagpo-fall. Okay, so take out guys, ginagamit natin to sa mga compensation income earners and self-employed individuals. Right? So, assuming na, today is 2024. So, kunwari, no? Natapos ang 2024. At ikaw ay nagkaroon ng income na 250,000 pesos. Isang taon, 250,000 pesos. Dito ka mag-fall. Ibig sabihin, 0%. Wala kang babayarang tax pag ang income mo ay 200, ay hindi lumampas ang 250,000 sa loob ng isang taon. Dito kang bracket nag-fall. 0%. Bagong tax rate to, no? Anong pinagkaiba sa old? Sa old kasi, kahit 10,000 ang iyong income, meron kang 5%. Right? So ngayon, mas mataas na ang iyong chance na may ma-exempt ka. Pag hindi mo pa sa 250,000 isang taon, 0%. Okay? Now, assuming ang sweldo mo isang taon, ang sweldo mo isang buwan ay 50,000 pesos. 50,000 pesos. So magkano yan, no? So mag-apply natin. 50,000 pesos times 12. So that is 600,000 pesos. Okay? 600,000 pesos. Saan ka nagpo-fall? Dito ka nagpo-fall. 400 to 800,000. Diyan ka nagpo-fall. 600,000 isang taon. Okay? Pag 600,000 isang taon, ang iyong sweldo, right away, meron kang tax na 22,500. 22,500. Taxable, net taxable income. Okay. So pag dito ka nagpo-fall, right away, meron ka kaagad na tax na 50,000. Ayan o, 50,000. Plus, sa sobra na 30,000. Kasi hanggang 250, yung sobra sa 250, will be multiplied again by 30%. Hindi ba 280,000 ang yung net taxable income? So sobra sa ng 30,000 sa 250,000. Yung 30,000, i-multiply mo siya ng 30%. Nakalagay dyan, no? In excess of over 250,000 multiplied by 30%. The 30,000 multiplied by 30% is equal to 9,000 pesos. Okay? Plus, yung 50,000 kanina. Ayun, no? 50,000 plus 30%. Ito yung 50,000. Okay? Ito yung plus 30%. So, ang total na tax babayaran mo ay 59,000 sa loob ng isang taon. Okay? Old tax schedule to. Ito yung mga bago mag 2018. So, isang taon, 59,000. So, ilang tax mo? So, mabigat siya. So, anong ginagawa ng employer? Itong 50,000 ay unti-unting binabawa sa'yo bawat payday. We call this the withholding tax. Sa mga payslip, ito yung withholding tax. So, 50,000 para hindi sumabigat, i-divide mo siya ng 24. Bakit 24? Sa loob ng isang taon, merong 24 na paydays, kinsenas katapusan. Okay? So, bawat kinsenas katapusan, ang tax na babawa sa iyo ay 2,458. Ito yung sa payslip, ito yung withholding tax. Sabihin, binibidhold yung tax, unti-unting binabawa sa yung tax. 2,458. Okay? Bawat payday. Yan, paano pag sumobra yung ano? Paano pag sumobra yung kinakalta sa akin sa loob ng isang taon? Yung tinatawag nating tax refund. Okay? Example, ang nakalta sa isang taon ay 60,000. Dapat 59,000 lang, di ba? Merong sobrang kaltas na 1,000. Ito ay binabalik sa iyo, babalik sa taxpayer. We call this the tax refund. Okay? So, pag kulang naman yung tinalta sa iyo, yan ang tinatawag nating tax payable. Ayan. Para eksakto, no? Para eksakto yung tax na ibabawas sa iyo. So that is for the old tax schedule. Meron tayong new tax schedule. Pinaliwanag ko kanina, you know? Before 2018 hanggang 2020, 2018 hanggang 2023, iba yung tax schedule na ginagamit natin. Then starting 2020, itong sa ilalim, hanggang ngayon, ito ay ibang rate, ibang tax rate ang ginagamit. Okay, example. Sample natin siya. No? Ang maliwanag. So, dito. In 2022, so 2022, ibig sabihin, ang gagamitin pa rin ay yung nasa taas. Kasi itong nasa taas ay from January 2018 hanggang January 2000 hanggang December 2022, itong nasa taas ang gagamitin. Okay? So schedule natin. Ang taon ay 2022. Ang sweldo isang buwan ay 65,000. 2022 ha, 2022. Ang sweldo isang buwan ay 65,000. Isang taon, i-times 12, so isang taon ay 780,000. Ang gross income sa loob ng isang taon. Okay? Assuming na yan ay taxable net income kunwari, no? Taxable net income, wala sang asawa, wala sang anak. So wala sang dependent. Itong 780,000 sa taas taas. Hanapin natin sa dito sa taas. Sa dito sa nagpo-fall, ang lumiit Dito nagpo-fall. 780,000, ayan. 400 to 800 bracket. Then nagpo-fall itong 780,000. So right away, mayroong tax na 30,000 pesos plus 25% in excess over 400,000 pesos. Okay, pagkano excess natin sa 400,000 pesos? 380,000. Yun ang ating multiply ng 25%. Okay, sa ating solution, sobra, right away, merong 30,000 kaagad, no? Nababayaran. Plus 25% in excess of 400,000. Magkano sobra sa 400,000? 380. Ito yung 780,000 minus 400,000 is equal to 380,000. Ito yung multiply natin ng 25%. So pag multiply mo yan ng 25%, we'll get 95,000. Okay? Plus, yung 30,000 na nauna. Ang tax due mo for 2022 ay 125,000 pesos. Okay? 2022 yan. Now, i-compare natin siya sa 2023. Kunwari, no? 65,000 din. times 12. So that is 780,000. Tapos, kunwari meron kang dependent, meron kang isang anak dependent. So, meron kang exemption na 50,000. Dependent to ha, dependent. So, 780,000 minus 50,000, ang net taxable mo ay 730,000. 730,000. Okay? Hanapin natin siya dito sa bracket. Ang gagawin natin bracket ay ilalim. Kasi 2023. Okay? So, effective January 1, 2023, itong gagamitin natin sa ilalim. So, hanapin natin yung 730,000 kung saan siya nag-fall. Sa ganun din, no? Nag-fall siya sa bracket na 400,000 to 800,000. So, right away, mayroong tax na 22,500 plus 20% in excess of 400,000 pesos. So, magkano bang sobra ng 730 sa 430,000? Di ba 330,000? Itong 330,000, ito mo multiply natin ng 20%. So, saan ang galing 20%? Nakalagay din dyan. 22,500 plus 20% in excess over 430,000. Okay, so ang sobra natin sa 430,000 ay 330,000 multiply by 20%. So, ang sagot niyan ay 66,000. Right? Plus, idagdag natin yung naunang 22,500. Ang total tax due mo for 2023 is 88,500. Kung compare natin yan sa 2022, di hamak na mas mababa ang tax babayaran mo sa 2023. It's only 88,500 compared to 125,000. Kaya nga sabi natin, di ba, mas maganda yung train law ngayon kasi mas pabor, mas merong relief yung mga taxpayer ngayon compared sa mga nakaraang mga tax schedule na ginagamit. Alright, ayan ha. So, let's move on sa ating next slide. Effective January 1, 2018. Para sa mga self-employed and individuals and professionals, meron tayong option, meron kayong mga option na pwede gamitin. Ito yung option number 2. Pag ang iyong income ay hindi lumampas ng 250,000, example na. Effective January 1, 2018, ang gross receipt mo ay hindi lumampas ng 3 million. Pag hindi lumampas ng 3 million ang iyong gross receipt, meron kang option, dalawa. Yung first option, gamitin yung tax table na ating ginagamit. Or option number 2, gamitin mo itong 8% of gross sales in excess of 250,000 pesos. Ito yung mga mga individuals na hindi umabot ng 3 million kanilang income sa loob ng isang taon. Itong gagamitin. Now, pag ang iyong income ay lumampas ng 3 million, automatically, wala kang option 2 na gagamitin. Automatic, ang gagamitin mo yung tax table. Yan, na pinakita natin kanina. Okay? Pag above 3 million ka, pag below 3 million, dalawa option mo, 1 and 2. Pag above 3 million, isa lang option mo, yung tax table lang. Okay, so pakita natin option number 2. Kunwari, ang income mo ay 300,000. Isang taon. Sabihin, hindi kumabot ng 3 million. Okay, so you can avail of the option number 2. Okay, so option number 2 natin, 8% of gross receipt in excess of 250,000. So 300,000 minus 250,000 muna, ang lumabas is 50,000. Ang excess, multiplied by 8%. So ang tax mo ay 4,000 pesos. Ayan. That is our option number 2. Pag ang yung gross income ay hindi pa lumampas ng 3 million. Now, pag lumampas ng 3 million, wala kang option number 2. Hindi mo ito pwedeng gamitin. So, lumampas ng 3 million, automatically gagamitin mo yung table. The regular personal income tax table. Okay, so that is for self-employed and professionals. We are not talking about the business owner. We are not talking about corporations. Okay, next one. Effective January 1, 2018, itong sinasabi natin kanina, pag ikaw ay mixed income earners, effective January 1, 2018, sa compensation income mo, ang gagamitin mo ay yung regular income tax rate. It's income. Like sabihin, employed ka tapos ikaw ay consultant din. So meron kang sweldo as employee, meron kang income from business or practice of profession. Tawag sa'yo ay mixed income earner. Right? Now, dun sa sweldo mo as employee, ang gagamitin mong tax ay itong regular income tax table. Ito yon. Itong nasa taas, no? Ito. Pag sa sweldo mo, yan ang gagamitin. Yung mixed income earner, sabihin, meron kang income sa iba pa. Example, meron kang profession. Dun sa profession mo, income from business or practice of profession, pag ang iyong gross sales ay hindi lumampas ng 3 million, pwede mong gamitin ulit yung option 1 and option number 2. Okay? Now, pag ang income mo ay lumampas ng 3 million, wala kang option number 2. Automatic, yung regular PIT rates ang iyong gamitin. Ito nga yun. Right? So, those are for the mixed income. So, dalawa rin, no? Self-employed, tapos mixed income earner. Ayan. Yung mga tax na, ano, na gagamitin natin. So, mas ano sa ngayon, mas simplified. Okay, let's move on sa ating personal income tax. Ito yung PIT rates, no? So, starting January 1, 2018, itong pinakita natin kanina, no? O ikaw ay compensation income, ito ang gagamitin mo. Right? O ikaw naman ay mixed income earner, ate. Dun sa portion na pang employee, ito. Dun sa portion na pang self-employed individuals o consultant, yung may option 1 and option number 2, depende kung lumampas ang 3 million or hindi sa loob ng isang taon ng iyong gross income. Okay, starting January 1, 2018, compensation income earners is EP, whose taxable income are 250 or less from the personal income tax. The 13-month pay and other benefits to 90,000 are likewise tax exempt. Yan, pag meron kang 13-month pay na below 90,000 ay tax exempted. So tax schedule for 2018 until ito ginagamit natin to itong table na to, itong old table, ginagamit natin yan from 2018 hanggang 2022 lang. Okay? So hanggang 2022. Pag ang iyong sweldo loob ng isang taon ay hindi lumampas ang 250,000, you are tax exempted. Wala kang babayaran tax. Okay? Magkano ba yung 250,000? Tingnan natin yun, no? Kung magkano yung 250,000. 250,000, i-divide natin siya ng 12. 250,000 divided by 12. Yan, 20,833. Pag ang sweldo mo isang buwan ay 20,833, sa loob ng isang taon, that is 250,000. Wala kang babayaran ng tax. Pero pag ang sweldo mo isang buwan ay 22,000, lalampas siya ng 250,000. Sabihin nun, pag 20,000 sweldo mo isang buwan, you will now be paying taxes. Pero pag 20,833, isang buwan ang sweldo mo, loob ng isang taon, wala kang babayarang taxes. Okay? So itong lahat ng mga amount dito ay 1 year yan. 1 year. Pag isang to, over 8 million ang sweldo, no? 8 million. 8 million divided by 12. So ang sweldo mo ay 666,666 isang buwan. That is 8 million isang taon. So nandito ang bracket mo. Laki ng tax niya, no? 8 million isang taon ang sweldo mo. 2,410,000 ang yung tax. Napakalaki. Ito binabayaran. Kung sinasabi nating graduated tax rate, yung mga may capability na magbayad ng tax, sila ang mas mataas ang rate na binabayaran. Yung mga income earners naman na maliit lang ang sweldo, walang masyadong capability to pay taxes, yung kanilang tax rate ay mas mababa. Ayan, no? That is, I know this one is equitable system of taxation. The more you earn, the more you will be paying taxes. Okay, so ito naman yung starting January 1, 2023. So ito ay ginagamit pa lang ito isang taon pa lang kasi 2024 ngayon. No? So pag natapos ang 2024, yan ang pangalawang taon na gagamitin itong tax table na ito. So ganun din siya. Pag ang sweldo mo isang taon ay hindi lumampas ng 250,000, 0%. Wala kang tax na babayaran. Okay? Ito ang pinagkaiba nila, no? Natin, andito sa kanina, no? Ay, pinagkaiba ko. 2018 din 2023. Mas mataas ba yung tax? Mas mababa ang tax babayaran, no? Kasi dito, 250,000 to 400, 20%. Pero dito, sa 2023, 250,000 to 400,000, 15% lang babayaran. Mas mababa yung tax na binabayaran natin ngayon. Okay, so this one is for January 1, 2023. So I know I have samples dito. Ito. SEP. Again, what is SEP? Self-employed professionals. Or also earning compensation income. Ito yung mga tinatawag natin mga mixed earner. No? May sweldo na sa employee, tapos meron pa siyang sweldo sa consultation. You're also earning compensation income shall be subject to dalawa. No? Yung kanilang, kaya tinawag isang mixed income, dalawang klase ang pinagkukunan ng kanilang income. From employer and from business or practice of profession. Now, yung sweldo, ang gagamitin nating tax table itong tax income schedule. Sa sweldo to itong gagamitin natin. Sa tax, you're getting the tax for the employment compensation. Itong gagamitin natin. For compensation. Yan yung graduated income tax table schedule. Sa kanilang mga sweldo naman or income from business, siyempre iba yung income sa compensation and income sa business, magkaiba yan. Yung kanilang income naman sa business or practice of profession, itong gagamitin natin. Pag yung gross receipt ay hindi lumampas ng 3 million sa loob ng isang taon. It's either 8% fixed tax or graduated income tax schedule. Yan. So pwede siyang mamili option 1 and option 2, di ba? Sabi natin kanina. Nakita natin kanina paano ginagamit yung 8%. Option 1 or option 2. Now, pag yung kanyang income naman ay lumampas ng 3 million, automatic, wala siyang option 2 na gagamitin. Tax table ang kanyang gagamitin pag lumampas ng 3 million. Yung kanyang sahod sa loob ng isang taon. Ibig sabihin ito. Right? Pero pag hindi umabot ng 3 million, pero sa dalawang option. It's either the table or the 8% na fixed tax rate na gagamitin. So, sabihin you have the option, so it's up to you which one are you going to use. The tax table or the 8% fixed rate. Okay, I have a sample here. Sample number 1. For meron tayong taxpayer na he is a call center agent. For receiving a monthly salary of 21,000 with mandatory annual deduction of 15,166 consisting of SSS, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig contributions. So, let's compute the income tax. So, anong una, letter A, we compute the annual. So, how we get the annual? Monthly salary of 21,000 multiplied by 12. Right? Natin. Tama ba yung sagot dyan? 21,000 monthly salary multiplied by 12. It gives you 252,000. Okay? Sa ating table, pag 252,000 ang iyong sweldo, hindi ka na tax exempted kasi ang tax exemption natin ay hanggang 250,000 lang. Isa umabot na ng 252. So, magkukumpute tayo ng tax niya. Okay, so second row, we add yung kanyang 13-month benefit or 13-month pay. Take note, ang 13-month is not taxable. But for the sake of getting the annual gross income niya, isama muna natin yung kanyang 13-month pay. So letter C, we list down here the mandatory contribution. Ito yung contribution or binabayaran niya sa SSS, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig. Total isang taon ay 15,166. Right? Okay, let's compute. Ang kanyang annual gross income, lahat ng kanyang income sa loob ng isang taon ay 273,000. How do we get this one? 252 plus 21,000 na 13-month pay. That is 273. Right? Then we deduct yung exemption tapos yung monthly pay. Yung 13-month pay. So 21,000 plus 15,166, that is 36,166. Okay? So 273 minus 36,166, ang kanyang net taxable income is 236,834. You simply minus. Simply get the difference between the two. 236,834. Okay. Yan ba ay taxable? Hindi. Kasi 236 lang eh. Anong sabi natin? Pag income mo ay hindi lumampas ng 250,000 sa loob ng isang taon, 0% or tax exempted ka. Ito ating first taxpayer is only 236,834 loob ng isang taon. So, that is below 250. Hindi lumampas ng 250,000. So, zero tax. Lasang babayarang tax. Right? So, next one. Yan. Example number 2. Meron tayong gawa. Teacher ba ito? Ayan natin. Pakita. Ayan. Public school teacher yung next nating sample na taxpayer na. Salary grade 14. Who receives a monthly salary. Sweldo is, monthly salary. Ang kanyang monthly salary ay, ayun, 26,494. Teacher siya, no? 26,494. So, multiply natin, 26,494 multiplied by 12 kasi annual. Ang sagot ay 317,928. Ayan. Then ang kanyang monthly pay, 13-month pay is also 26,494. Siyempre, di ba? Kasi monthly. 13-month pay ito eh. Ang kanyang mandatory contribution from SSS, Pag-ibig and PhilHealth amounted to 34,185. Mandatory contribution. Siya nang given. And let us now compute yung kanyang tax due. So firstly, alamin natin sa loob ng taon magkano yung kanyang gross income. So we simply add kanyang basic pay plus yung kanyang 13-month pay. So we have 344,422 sa loob ng isang taon. Okay? Then after that, we deduct once again yung exemption na 34,185 plus yung 13-month pay. Sir, bakit pinabawas yung 13-month pay? Kasi ang 13-month pay hindi sa taxable. Kaya binabawas natin. So pag inad mo yung 34,000 plus yung 26, it amounts to 60,679. So ibawas natin siya sa 344 and we will get 283,743. That is our net taxable income. Diyan tayo magbe-base ng tax. 283,743. Tandaan nyo guys, pakitandaan. Kasi titingnan natin sa table kung saan siya nagpo-fall. Alright? 283,743. Hanapin natin sa table yung 283,000. Okay? Ito yung table natin. Yan. 283,000. So, ito sa nagpo-fall. Ayan. 283,000 falls in this bracket. 250 but not over 400,000. So right away, meron ka agad na tax na 15% in excess of 250,000. So pagkano bang sobra ang 283,000 sa 250,000? So minus natin, di ba? Ang sobra niyan is, ayan, 283,743. Okay? So magkanong sobra? 2018 pala to. 2018 table pala to. So, ang gagamitin nating table ay yung from 2018. Itong nasa taas. Ito. Okay? So, yung 283,000 net income na nakuha natin dito sa nagpo-fall. 250,000 to 400,000 pesos. Okay? Ang tax yan ay 20%. Yung sobra. So, ang sobrang 283,000 sa 250,000 is 33,000. 33,000 plus. Okay? Yun ang multiply natin ng 20%. Right? So, una natin, yung difference. Ang difference is 33,743. So, ibig sabihin, 283,000 minus 250,000, ang sobra is 33,743. Ito multiply natin ng 20%. So, multiply, ang sagot ay 6,748.60. So, ang tax na babayaran lang nung teacher in 2018 is 6,748. Isang taon na to, no? Itong dinidivide natin, bawat payday, no? We call this the withholding tax. Para hindi masyadong mabigat, kaya nga withhold kagad employer natin. Para hindi masyadong mabigat yung tax na babayaran. Take note, withholding tax is not a type of tax. That is only a manner of deducting tax. Hindi sa type of tax. Okay? So sample lang, no? Itong 6748, pakita lang natin paano ginagamit sa deduction. Ito yung tax due, di ba? Ibig sabihin, 6,748. Ito yung tax na babayaran ng teacher sa ating example. Right? Isabi natin, yung 6,748 ay masyadong mabigat pag bigla ang bayad. No? So, ang ginagawa ng employer, bawat payday, binabawas unti-unti. Hinahati sa 12 payday ang 6,748. Yan binabawas sa mga sweldo natin. Now, assuming, no? Yung employer mo, from January to December, ang total na kinaltas sa'yo ay 7,500. Right? Sabi mo, ay, sobrang kinaltas sa akin. Sa isang taon, kinaltasan niyo ng 7,500. Ang aking tax due ay 6,748 lang. So, anong gagawin ng employer? I-refund yan sa mga empleyado. Yan tinatawag nating tax refund. Pag sobrang kaltas, i-refund sa'yo. Magkano? 751. Ito yung sobra, no, sa kaltas. Now, pag kulang naman yung kinaltas sa'yo, itong tinatawag natin payable. Right? Example, 6,748 ang tax due mo. Ang kinaltas sa'yo 6,000 lang. So, may babayaran ka pa. Yan tinatawag na tax payable. Kapag sobrang kaltas, tax refund. Pag kulang ang kaltas, tax payable na babayaran isang taxpayer sa government. Okay, so that is the last slide. I would like to credit the following. My references, I referred to the website of the BIR for the train law, and for the images or photos na ginamit ko sa presentation, I would like to credit Google and pixabay.com. And until this slide lang muna, guys, and hoping that you will stay with me for my future video tutorial. And this has been Dr. Cortez signing off for the meantime. And see you around, guys, and thank you for listening and watching. Bye, everyone.